Floyd Morris to come to the podium and to bless us up this evening in Central Kingston. Comrade Floyd Morris.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Member of Parliament in waiting, Comrade Steve McGregor, Comrade Mayor, Comrade Chairman of Region 3, Comrade Warriors and Comrade Foot Soldiers of the People's National Party. The word is love. Comrades, today was a wonderful day in Central Kingston. I traveled in the motorcade and I went around all through Alman Town, go round into Franklin Town and come round into Ray Town, and PNP River came down bank to bank, comrades. And we're sending a warning. And we're sending a signal to the Laborites in the constituency. We're sending a warning to them that Central Kingston a PNP country, and we are going to take back with territory. We're going to take back Ray Town, and we're going to take back Alman Town, and we're going to make Steve McGregor the next Member of Parliament for Central Kingston. You know, comrades, I am very happy to be here to participate in the launch of the campaign for Steve McGregor. And in doing so, I have to tell you, comrades, that I am very, very happy as to what and how the PNP is looking across the country nationally. And from Westmoreland to St. Thomas, from St. Mary in the north to Clarendon in the south, the people are saying it is time for the oldest government to pack their bags and go. And I hear this government, everything, I hear them say that the history has been performed in this, and history has been performed in that. And one of the things, Comrade Garden, that they have failed to tell the country is that this government is the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica, comrades. Because it is the first time in the history of Jamaica that we have a prime minister whose statutory declarations for 4 years in a row cannot be certified. As Comrade Damian Crawford would say, what can go so? And in any self-respecting democracy, having a prime minister like that, whose statutory declaration cannot be certified, his name could not appear on any ballot box in any self-respecting democracy. And the time come for us to say to the Prime Minister, you need to call the election so that the people of Jamaica can decide
And all who understand
their
themselves,
future and
I know all this
decide
this is
their
foolishness.
destiny once and for all.
Speed of the night, low, low, speed of the night, low. Now look, me say some entertainer join with us to make some money. They make some money, they make some money. So entertainer only join with us to make.
And comrades, understand this. Because in 2020, in the midst of COVID, the Prime Minister called an election 1 year before it was constitutionally due. And now we are 4 months away from the time when it is constitutionally due. And him can't call it. Him can't call it. So what is happening? We're saying to the Prime Minister, Prime Minister, do. Call it no man. Call it no man. And comrades, I want you to know that when the Prime Minister called the election, the People's National Party, when we win the election, we are ready to govern from day one. Because our leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, in 2020, gave me an assignment as the spokesperson for housing and sustainable living. And the comrade leader said to me that your task and your mission is to make sure that you bring about affordable housing to the people of Jamaica. And we put together a team to work with me to craft some programs and policies that will lead to the building of affordable houses for the people of Jamaica. And when in the 2025 budget, you would have heard our leader come to the table and put forward some transformational housing policy that will lead to affordable housing in Jamaica. And in that, the comrade leader tell you that we are going to stop the annual extraction of $11.4 billion from the NHT to fund the budget. And we're going to make that money stay in NHT so that we can build more houses for the people of Jamaica. And the comrade leader have said to you that we are going to make sure that out of that $11.4 billion, we're going to set up a $1 billion fund for each year so that young people can get $500,000 grant so that they can pay down on the deposit for their houses. And we're going to make sure that in the 50,000 houses that we are going to be building for low-income earners across this country, young people can own them own a key and own them own a house.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play. Jamaican people want better.
And comrades, the comrade leader has also signaled to the country that we're gonna be building 50,000 low-income houses. But there is going to be something significantly new and different about what we are going to do. Because in building those 50,000 houses, we are not going to make the purchasers of those houses pay for the land portion of the housing cost. So what that means is that between $2.5 and $3 million reduction in those houses that we will be building to sell on the market to low-income earners in Jamaica. And we have also said to the people of Jamaica that we are going to make sure that the taxi drivers, the barbers, the hairdressers, the housewives, who they don't get a monthly pay slip, but these are people who are earning an income and they want to own a house in Jamaica, but they can't do so because they don't have a monthly pay slip. So what we say we're going to do is to introduce the rent to buy, where you rent the houses, and after a 6 to 8 month period, we see how you pay the rent. We say, all right, we're going to convert that rent into mortgage, because the PNP say that it is better to pay mortgage than rent. And when you pay your mortgage, you own your own key. When you pay rent, you're borrowing somebody's key, comrades. And we have signaled as well that we are going to be rolling out the program for the orderly renewal and transformation of infrastructure in all areas, the Porsche program. And that program, we're going to be tearing down zinc fences. We're going to be improving sidewalks so that senior citizens and persons with disabilities can walk freely across the country. And so I am here to tell you tonight, your candidate and member of parliament to be Steve McGregor said to me, Comrade Floyd, I hear that you are the man behind the housing plan, and the leader has made these grand announcements. You can't exclude Central Kingston, because Central Kingston was one of the 9 constituencies who stood faithfully for the People's National Party.
That's beside there. People's National Party, we said that. Porsche Simpson Miller, we said that. Philip Palwell, we said that. People's National Party, say, hey, yo! Take a good look. Philip Palwell, name there, not the good book. Vote for the big.
So, comrades, I am aware of the challenges in housing in your constituency, because one time them did want to move out the people of Alman Town from out of them houses out here. We now go in for that. And we're going to make sure that we roll out the Porsche program in Alman, and we're going to roll it out in Raytown, and we're going to tear down zinc fences. We're going to build sidewalks and improve the housing stock in these 2 major divisions in the city of Kingston, so that our people can live in style and dignity. And so I say to you, comrades, make sure that on election day, you vote and put your X right beside the head, and put your vote for Steve McGregor as the next member of parliament for Central Kingston. God bless you, comrade. One love, one heart. God bless you.